Well, the Open Division just finished up here at the 2020 Ike Derby and Classic, and what a round of cutting it was, both in the 5-6-year-old and in the 4-year-old divisions. The 5-6-year-olds were the first to go, and they had a total purse of $69,660 in the finals. And I tell you what, it was one of the best cuttings we've seen in a long time. The 5-6-year-olds, they were on their A game. It took a 221.5 just to make the finals. It was one go around, then to get into the finals. 8 out of the top 14 horses scored a 221 or better in the finals. So it was incredible watching, well-rounded finals. A lot of the big names were here. And in the end, it was Mr. Beau Galyenn with a 229 on ROYCE, owned by Thomas Gwynn. They collected the $12,000 check and the bragging rights along with all the awards.
It's just an amazing horse. I mean, he is able to take those cows, draw them into him, make him look at him, and all of a sudden turn those cows into good cows. And being able to catch the eye of those cows and grab a hold of them right in the middle of the arena. And he just has a unique quality that is unlike anything else I've ever been on.
Second place was Lloyd Cox riding Julie Jarmer's Blackish, and they collected $11,000, scoring at 226. Another incredible run. And then third place was a 224.5 Cullen Chartier on Hot New Cowboy, owned by Circle R Cutting Horses, and they also captured the gelding championship, winning just over $11,000 in total. So it was a great finals, lots of big scores, lots of big runs, and lots of money being handed out. So it was just a fun cutting to watch. And in the novice division, that's counted on weekend money. So Tatum Rice had Crazy entered, Futurity Champion, NCHA Horse of the Year, and yep, they ended up winning it. So they collected a little over $1,100 for the owners, Kevin and Sydney Knight. So congratulations to them as well. Champion of the 5-6-year-old Limited Open finals was Brady Davis on Redhead from Denver, surviving a deep draw, picking some good cows. They collected $4,392 for the owner, Lindy Wells. Congratulations to them.
We didn't have a lot of good cows picked because it was just a quick set of cattle, but we went down there and we had a plan. And actually my second cow was one we're probably scared of the most, but it just got in the right spot and it made my run. You know, it was kind of do or die. We kind of had to try some cows that we're probably iffy on, but that's, when you get to that point, you got to try. You got a little, it's the finals, you got to kind of risk it a little bit. And she's been such a blessing to our program right off the get-go. I've done well on her, and our owner Lindy has done it as well. A really, really good mare.
Second place was Brad Mitchell on Sophie's Choice Cat, owned by Tom Williams. They collected $3,588. And rounding out the top three was Nate Gribble on Mom's Stylish Player, owned by the Cowan Ranch, collecting $3,588. They were also the novice champions in the limited and grabbed an additional $2,026 for that division. So congratulations to them as well. The gelding champion, Craig Thompson on Purdy Hot Pistol, owned by Mark Sen, collecting a check for $1,568. Well, the 4-year-olds, just like what we expected. We talked about how great a group and how deep this group of colts is this year from the Futurity on, and this show was no different. It ended up taking a 4:38 just to make the finals. So 2 rounds, a pair of 19s is what it took to get to the finals, so that was a stout cutting. We're really seeing these horses kind of coming together, and they're making some really good show horses, so it's been fun to watch there. The total purse in the finals was for $129,540, and Mr. Austin Shepard, 228 on Countess Katrina, owned by Amanda and Ryan Standish. They won $21,000. Now that horse, she was one of the favorites at the Futurity, you might recall. Austin, made the finals on her there, ended up 5th. Had a little tough luck on one of the cows, but still good enough to win 5th there. In Augusta, made the finals here a couple of weeks ago, and then coming with a win here this week. So that's been great for them. Austin, he's pretty tough to beat on them on-counting checks. Obviously, he won the World on one a couple of years ago, so that's been a pretty good mix for him.
Amanda raised her. Her mother was the first horse that I ever advised them to buy, and she's just been a really good little mare. We split 5th at the Futurity. Made the finals at Augusta, had some bad luck in the finals, and then March 16 here the first go and 22 the second go, and had a good run today. She just really wants to do her job. She's smart, she's stronger than she looks. She's not very big, but it's just a lot of effort. You know, it means a lot to her. You know, her full sister Deluxe Checks that we won the world on a few years ago feels a lot like this mare. I've had a few others that I really like. I really like their quickness, their ability. Most of them have a good bit of cow. I mean, they seem to fit me.
Austin had 3 in the 4-year-old finals, winning right at $35,951 total, with some extra novice money in there as well. So he had a pretty good show here in the 4-year-old. Second place, Mr. Beau Galyenn. He's another one that had a good show. 224 on Buenvino, owned by Billy Wolf, collecting $19,000. They also won the novice, an additional $2,975, along with the gelding championship, which also paid $2,508. So Beau had a great show here. Their total earnings on Buenvino was for $24,483. And that, to go with the $12,000 you won on Rolls-Royce, puts their grand total right at $36,483. So not a bad show for Beau. In the 4-year-old limited division, it was Brad Michels scoring a 220 on #Metallic, owned by Tom Williams, collecting the winner's check for $4,741.
Pointed the futurity on him, and Tom showed him in the amateur classes and did real well with him. He darn near won one class. We kind of had a little trouble on our last cut, but he's been real good for us so far. So he stops good, and he's pretty quick to his turns. He can keep up with a faster cow. He's not real showy on a slower cow, but.
Reserve champion was Craig Thompson on Gunnar Jensen, owned by Mark Sen. They won $3,995, scoring a 218.5. They also ended up being the novice champion, collecting an extra $1,842. And if that wasn't enough, the gelding championship fell to him as well, $1,411. So Craig had a good outing there in the limited. Third place went to Kelly Earnhardt on Rayhana, owned by Kathy Nost. They marked a 218 and collected $3,250. So it was good to see Kelly up there in the standings. Another great round of cutting, and that basically wrapped up all the open divisions. This CHC wrap-up show from the Ike Derby and Classic, sponsored by Smooth Talk and Style. Thanks to Gail Holmes and Bobby and Dottie Hill for bringing you these results. The action continues here at the Ike with all the non-pro divisions, as well as the amateur divisions, and then all the finals wrapping up on Saturday. So we're looking forward to a lot more action here to come, and we'll have the wrap-up show for all those divisions and results when we get back.